All right, my beautiful people. What's going on here tonight? Oh man, it's one of those nights, one of those things that you don't really want to do, but it's necessary that you do here tonight. And yeah, and I'm just gonna share, I'm gonna let my voice be heard. I want everybody to understand tonight that everybody has a voice. I'm just a brother who has realized how powerful my voice is, and I let my voice be heard. I try my best to make sure it's heard by the right people. But when they don't give you an opportunity to let your voice be heard, well, you got to let your voice be heard in other ways because your voice is just as important as someone else's voice. Tonight, we're going to have a business, Black-owned business spotlight. And we're going to be featuring a company called African American Expressions. Tonight, I'll share with you what they do. I'll give you an opportunity to learn all about them, and I'll share with you my experience. Unfortunately, a bad experience, but it's something for us to learn from. And my goal tonight is not to demean or to bring down a particular company. My goal tonight is for us to learn. You either win or you learn. And I hope the CEO catches this video because I'm super serious about holding Black folk to a standard of excellence. Now, there's going to be someone that's going to watch tonight and be like, well, why you don't do this for a Chinese company? Because they're not Black. Okay? That's why. Because they're not Black. And they don't care about us as we are supposed to care about us. And if you don't give me the opportunity to help you the opportunity to rectify the error in your ways, well, then we need to go a little bit different route. And tonight you'll see just how powerful social media is. You'll see just how powerful your voice can be when you got something to say and people may not want to hear it. Well, guys, I'm ERGJ, your certified financial educator. I'm a business owner of two different businesses, CEO of ERGJ Enterprise, the ERGJ Black Bazaar. And people know me for the good business that I do. Matter of fact, I've been doing good business with this Black-owned business for quite some time. And so not understanding or looking into the history of that who it is that you serve, it puts you in a compromising position to have someone with authority, someone with a network, someone with a voice that is to be heard. And it might not bode well for you because you just never know who's listening. Yes, I am broadcasting live on Facebook. Yes, I am broadcasting live on YouTube. Yes, I am broadcasting live on Instagram. Yes, this will be on my podcast forever and a day. I'm going to serve tonight a little piece of this thing we call humble pie. Because some of us, we done got puffed up because of what we've been doing over the years. I hope you guys are ready. Again, feel free to let us know where you're connected from, all that good stuff as well. It's time for the Black Business Home Shopping Network, and we feature a Black-owned business spotlight. And we're going to be talking about a company called African American Expressions. Now, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The Black Business Home Shopping Network. We make it easy to practice group economics. Evan Jefferson, your host. Yeah. Celebrating business, the community we live in. All my people are so gifted. We come together, get uplifted. Shop from the home, get a wish list. We deliver, you won't miss it. We got the power and it's shifted. Evan Jefferson, your host, and I'm with it. Black Network builds Black net worth. The Black Business Home Shopping is the network. I hope you're watching. I hope everybody tune in. I hope you're shopping all the products are so dear friend. Listen, Melanation on a mission, promoting all the sisters and the brothers with ambition. And you can buy the product from wherever you are sitting from the Black Business Home Shopping Network.
Good evening to you, beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today. New Black Wall Street presents the Black Business Home Shopping Network and our feature presentation, the Black-owned business spotlight, where we're going to be featuring a company called African American Expressions. Now, I will say some of you guys ain't going to like what I got to say because I just like to tell the truth. And for those that don't know, I am ERGJ. I am the #1 promoter of Black-owned business in the world. And if I'm going to promote Black businesses and promote Black excellence, well, I'm also going to let you know about Black businesses that we probably shouldn't do business with if they don't get their act together. So I want you to understand that I come from both ends of the spectrum. I'm going to promote, and I'm also going to let you know when you're not doing business the way we should be doing business in Black excellence, because y'all know we got to work twice as hard, right, to get just as far as our counterparts. And so tonight, I get a chance to share with you my experience because the CEO of this company did not want to hear what I had to say. I went directly to him, said, hey, here is my issue, but he was too busy being busy. Did not want to take time for a customer to hear what the customer had to say. And now we have severed our relationship. But it don't stop there. And so I want to share with you my experience. And I want to teach you some things, and hopefully you learn from it here tonight on the Black-Owned Business Spotlight. I am the author of the Black Billionaires Club, the study of Black wealth, study the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, you understand what I'm saying? If you want to be wealthy, I recommend that you study wealthy people. You can pick up your copy by simply going to the website, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up your copy, the hard copy, the ebook, the audiobook in French, or the ebook in French. Pick up your copy today, man. If you want to be wealthy, I recommend you study wealthy people. And you can start by studying the 12 richest Black people in the world today. Our sponsor here tonight, guys, is ERGJ Black Bazaar, the Afrocentric marketplace, where we specialize in Afrocentric home decor, personal care products, and then also Black art inspired gifts. And some of those gifts used to come from this company called African American Expression. So they do offer wholesale. And I'll tell you all about that as well, because I'll no longer be doing business with them. But that doesn't mean you don't have to do business with them. But I recommend that you don't. But at any rate, when you come to the website, go ahead and check out accessories. I want you guys to check out our new item, which is the Black Pack. It's exclusive to ERGJ Black Bazaar. You will see that we do have it available in boys and girls. And the one that we featured today was the little boy king, right? So we featured that here today on the new Black Wall Street book on our marketing today. Okay, we featured it today here on our marketing today. So you can pick up your Black Pack exclusive to ERGJ Black Bazaar. All right, everybody put in console Black Pack. Check us out at www.ergjblackbazaar.com, www.ergjblackbazaar.com. Pick up your Black Pack here today. Everybody put in console Black Pack. Now, while you guys are connecting, guys, go ahead and let us know where you connected from, what city, what state, and share, and like and share. Yeah, I'm going to ask you to like and share if you care about Black business, because here's the deal. We have to hold our businesses that represent our community, that represent us, we got to hold them to a level of excellence. You understand what I'm saying? We have to hold them to a level of excellence. If we don't, who will? If we don't, who will? Now, I want you to understand that I do business with all different ethnic groups. And I'll tell you one thing that happened today that has never happened to me before in my life is for a business owner, an owner of a business, Black, white, Chinese, it don't matter, to hang up in my face. Oh, Lord, that's one thing you don't do. You don't hang up on a customer. You know, we say that the customer is always right. Well, the customer isn't always right, but at the end of the day, you want to listen to the customer because the customer pays your bills. If it weren't for the customer, you wouldn't be in business. So how dare you hang up the phone on the person who pays your bills? That's just pretty damn stupid. Now, you might have had a bad day, but that bad day don't mean that you hang up the phone on your customers. That's pretty damn stupid. So I'll be talking to you guys about a man named Mr. Greg. I think his last name is Perkins, but I don't know. They said he was the owner. But let's start with where this guy started. So African American Expression, let me guys show you guys this, because again, I'm gonna do this the right way. I'm gonna show y'all the company. I'm gonna let y'all know that y'all can do business with them. Y'all can support them. Y'all can buy from them as well, because it's still a Black-owned business. But I just don't think they got good ownership. I don't think they got good leadership. Not for somebody, anybody. How dare you hang up the phone on somebody? Anyway, you can check them out by going to the website, www.blackgifts.com. And after you hear my story today, maybe you just want to email and say, what the hell's wrong with you? Hanging up on a brother who's doing business with you. So anyway, you can check them out. This is where I get a lot of the wallets. Here's where I get luggage tags and all this stuff. Let's go take a look here at what African American Express has got to offer. You can buy it from them directly, or if you're a person that's trying to get in business, there's Mr. Greg right there. There he is right there. Been in business a long time. Let's go to the About Us section. I want to read this. I want you to understand who we're dealing with. I'm dealing with a Christian man running a business for over 20 some odd years who hung up in my face. And I'll tell you why. Well, I don't really know why, but I'll tell you in just a second. So anyway, they are inspired by his dedication to God. God got you hanging up on folks. Okay. And a deep commitment to family. Gregory Perkins began African American Express in a small shop in Sacramento. So he knows what it's like to be me. Coming up through the ranks, trying to build a business. He has been where I'm trying to go. Have no formal education behind a high school diploma. Perkins lovingly refers to his BA as received when he became born again. So I'm imagining Mr. Greg, he's probably just getting fed up at this point. He's been in business, what, 20 years? 1991, 2001, 2011, almost 30 years. Okay. African American Express is now the largest. This is the largest Black-owned greeting card company in America. Began as a single product, becoming selling ethnically sensitive Christmas cards in 3 designs. Perkins' persistence, and I'm a persistent brother, Mr. Perkins. That's why you're gonna see how persistent I am. I'm probably just like you. Persistence was fueled by his childhood experiences watching his father run the family restaurant and nightclub business in Niagara Falls, New York. Today, African American Express sells over 2.5 million cards annually with over 500 original designs. So I guess that's why he figured I ain't nobody since he's doing 2.5 million. Well, what you're going to learn today is going to be called the power of social media. Something that y'all might need to learn before you start hanging up on people. Everybody put in the comments below, I got the power. Now, why am I saying this, guys? Because I want you to understand that you do have the power. That we as consumers have the power. I want you to understand that. See, some people, they'll try to act like because they got money, because they got a little bit of success, that they are in power. No, it's the power of the people. And if you don't treat people well, Mr. God-fearing man, and I don't know what happened. It could have been just that kind of day, but you still ain't called me to apologize. So I gave you time to rectify, to do right. Now, they got calendars and handcraft figurines, journals, mugs, magnets, book cards, bookmarks, Christmas decorations, and more. The company rapidly expands its market share through the distribution channels, which I was a distribution channel of thousands of retailers and wholesalers throughout the country and the world. I was a distribution channel, and you hung up on a distribution channel, Mr. Greg Perkins. Perkins has been the keynote speaker at Book Expo of America for the African American booksellers, using his inspirational style and sharing his experience and knowledge and increasing your bottom line. Wells Fargo Bank recently awarded him. Now we got a whole bunch of awards here, but we ain't got no awards since 2011. So maybe y'all, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, you guys check out the website. I'll put the website up again. I ain't gonna be like that. I ain't gonna be that Negro that doesn't try to help y'all. At least if y'all trying to get in business, maybe there's somewhere, because I got my start through there. One of the places I got my start. But you are not the only place, and there is this thing called competition. Now, let me get to my story. So, here is the issue. And y'all just tell me, because I want to make sure that y'all tell me, am I rational? Am I thinking straight? Am I wrong? I want people to let me know, because if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. And I'll be apologizing like a mug, because I don't have a problem. My pride, my ego ain't that big. So here's the deal. So, I've been doing business with African American Express over the past 2 years. Never had a problem. Well, I did have some problems, but I never had a problem, right? My biggest problem is that they take so long to ship. Now, I get it, right? Because I understand warehouses, and especially black warehouses, sometimes you don't have the manpower to get stuff out that day. But I don't have that problem with white businesses. I don't have that problem with the Chinese businesses. I don't have no problem with the Mexican business. When I called and I placed an order, they get that thing out that day. No excuses. But you know what? I said, I get it. Black owned. You might not have the manpower. I don't know. I gave you a little leeway. But I will tell you this. There's no way in hell that I should be able to order something from China and get it faster than I'm ordering it from you in California. There's no excuse. You can't blame it on FedEx. You can't blame it on UPS. You can't blame it on DHL. You got to blame it on your logistics. And if you validate your slow process with your policy, that's even worse. Because listen, I don't care what's in your policy. Ask yourself, does this make sense? As a business owner, if you were on the other end, would you expect it to take 2 weeks to get your product? Now, here's the deal. I placed an order because someone ordered something from my website, which I didn't really realize was in stock. And so I had to order for them. Now they got a minimum. So I ordered, about $200 worth of stuff because I could use it. I know I could sell it. I ordered it on the 10th. Now, of course, Mr. Gregory, he didn't want to hear what I got to say. So I got to tell the story now. And I hope, Mr. Gregory, you hear what the hell I'm saying now, since you can't respond and cut me off every time I try to tell you what's going on, brother, since you already know. And I will say this, when you're in a position where you think you already know, you've already lost. The person who thinks they knows it all knows absolutely nothing, and you put yourself in a compromising position. So I ordered on the 10th. My order was to fulfill, everybody put in the console, fulfill the order of a customer. So the customer is going to deal with me, and I deal with the manufacturer. So now we both on the hook for satisfying the end user or the customer. I ordered on the 10th, right? We got through that. That's a Thursday. Thursday, it didn't go out. Friday, it didn't go out. Saturday, it didn't go out. Now I get it. Saturday, they might not deliver. Maybe they're not open. I don't know. Monday, which was a holiday, but it ain't a real holiday. Monday was like Columbus Day. People still went to work. The banks was closed. UPS wasn't. It didn't go out. It goes out on Tuesday. I get the email from UPS saying they picked it up, or FedEx, whoever it is, on Wednesday. So I'm like, what the hell? I ordered it last Thursday. You didn't get it out till Tuesday, possibly Wednesday. I don't know. I just said UPS or FedEx said they got it on Wednesday. I did not receive this order until the 21st. Ordered it on the 10th. Didn't get it till the 21st. That's 11 days. 2 weekends went by. Now, let's just ask the audience, is that acceptable? If you ordered something from California, regardless of where you stay, the longest it should take, 3 days? 4 days max. You tell me, am I out my mind to say, wait a second, now I know y'all are slow. Y'all been slow. But this is super slow. And it's affecting both of our customers. I'm your customer, they're my customer, and they're actually both of our customers. So guess what I had to do? I had to take care of the customer. Well, customer, I apologize for the delay. This is not like us. You know what? Because of the delay, we're going to give you the item for free. And I just want you to know this is not how we do business. In the future, we hope that you would consider us moving forward. Thank you so much for choosing ERGJ Black Bazaar. We appreciate your business. So now I'm on the hook for a free gift, a free item, because of the delay. And then I contact them on Friday, like, dang, this is taking super long. They're like, well, it's going to get to you on Monday. I'm like, why is it going to take till Monday? I could have ordered from China, the same place you get it from, and I could have got it sooner. I could have sent you something from my business to your business, and you got it sooner. So why is it taking this long to receive an order? This is unacceptable. I would like to talk to a manager, because here's the deal. I know you can't really help me. Let's just get right to the chase. Please talk to the manager. Let them know I'm not happy. I feel that this is unacceptable. What can they do to resolve my issue? They say, hey, well, the new manager, Emily, is here. I say, you probably don't want to put me on the phone with a new manager. That probably ain't going to go well. But of course, Emily called me. Gave me the whole list of here's the policy. Here's when it went out. Here's blah, 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 blah. Listen. That means absolutely nothing to me at this time, because you got to ask yourself, is it about policy, or is it making sure that your customer is satisfied? Which one is more important? Your policy or customer satisfaction? Now, I said, listen, Emily, I'm just saying, I get your policy. I don't understand why it's taking so long. You keep trying to blame it on FedEx, and I know it ain't FedEx. I got the email saying they picked it up on Wednesday. You said it went on Tuesday. Nonetheless, it didn't go out Thursday, didn't go out Friday, didn't go out Monday. This is unacceptable. And if you feel that this is acceptable, something really is wrong. And I may have to stop doing business with you guys, because I can go to China. I've been offsetting going through China so I can do business with a Black-owned business, because I believe in doing business with Black-owned business. We all can eat, but I can't do business like this. So then Emily said, couldn't help me. I said, Emily, you know what? You did your best. I get it. Not a problem. Can you just escalate this to the upper management? Because, this just not going to work. Now, I want you to notice this because this is called conflict resolution. Everybody put in comments, so conflict resolution. This is what business owners, this is what you must train in your business. How to deal with conflict, right? Got a customer that's not happy. He's not satisfied. First thing you need to do, first you got to apologize. Second thing you probably need to do is take a look at their account. How long have they been doing business with us? Have we ever had any issues with this person? Have they ever asked for a discount? Do they pay on time? Is this a good customer? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Everybody put that in the comments below. Is this a good customer? Now we know we got some bad customers who are trying to get everything for free. That ain't me. Because if I wanted to get for free, I damn sure would have been going through African American Express when I get it cheaper somewhere else. So I said, okay, that's the one thing. Apologize for the inconvenience. Look up the customer's account. Try to figure out, is this a good customer? So Emily passing it off to, I think, some lady named Jackie or something like that. I'm not quite sure. And then Jackie calls me on Tuesday. Now, I talked to them on Friday. I didn't get a call on Monday. That's a problem. I didn't get a call on Monday. I had an issue on Friday that your company knew about. And I did not get a call on Monday. But she called. Late. That's what black folk do, I guess. So I got a call on Tuesday. I'm like, damn, why are you calling me on Tuesday? You gonna let me be mad this long? But maybe she didn't hear it until Tuesday. I don't know. Talked to Jackie. She went through the same thing that Emily went through. I said, Jackie, listen, I'm just trying to let you know that I got an issue. And this is unacceptable. And y'all keep trying to explain how it's acceptable because it's your policy. No, it's not acceptable for me to be able to get something from China faster than you can get it to me from California. So I talked to Jackie. She couldn't solve my issue. I said, you know what? Let me just talk to the owner. Get the owner on the phone. He's called me before. Maybe an owner to owner, we can come up with a resolution. Now, here's what I told Jackie. Here's the problem, though, Jackie. Emily, the manager, got on the phone with me. She didn't resolve my issue. You are on the phone with me as a manager. You didn't resolve my issue. Here's the question that neither one of you asked. Here's another teaching point for you. In conflict resolution, one of the first questions you want to ask is, well, we are sorry that you have this inconvenience. We see that you are been having an account with us since such and such. Well, how can we resolve your issue today? Put that in the comments below. How can we resolve your issue today? And let the customer tell you, well, here's what I'm looking for. Nobody asked me that. They just gave me policy, which is stupid, a stupid policy. But policies are meant to get better. Policies are meant to be broken. I'm not trying to break policy, but 11 days? That's too long. That's too down. No, we cannot. Not in Black excellence. Not when we're in the world of the internet. Not when things can get to people the next day. You taking 11 days? Unacceptable in 2019. That might have worked back in 1999. Might have worked back in 1699. Not in 2019. No. So how can we resolve your issue today? Now, here's the thing. If they'd have asked me that question, which I told them, if you'd have just asked me this question, I would have told you. I wasn't looking. I am not looking to get a full refund for my $200 order. The only thing I'm interested in is what I placed for the customer that I had to give away free, that the customer paid about $45 for. If the customer paid $45 for it, that means I paid about $20, $25 for it because I ain't really getting a whole bunch of profit dealing with y'all either. So now we're talking about a $25 issue. I want you to let that sink in. Is it worth 2, 3, 4, 5 conversations with a Black-owned business over $25? Is it worth me to be having this video today that I have to talk about this situation, talk about how I was treated, talk about my experience as a customer that's doing business over the past 2 years, over $25? So the next question you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth a brother or a sister or a client, a customer to be dissatisfied? Which when you're dissatisfied, it leads to reviews, Google reviews, Yelp reviews, Better Business reviews. It leads to them telling other people that, you don't need to do business with them. It leads to other things. And I'm going to tell you what it leads to, Mr. Gregory. Right? $25 is what we're talking about. Now, me, I ain't like everybody else. I would have just simply told him, hey, man, we're going to put a $25 credit on your account. We sorry that it is for this delay. We're working on logistics to get better. Please bear with us. We hope that you'll choose to do business with us in the future. Isn't that good customer or conflict resolution? Customer service? Customer's not happy. He's not asking for everything. Let me save face. He's not asking for you to give him $200, which in the scope of things, if you selling 2.5 million Christmas cards or whatever, that's peanuts. Now, that was Tuesday of last week. I said, Jackie, go ahead and escalate that thing. Man, let me talk to the owner. I mean, because, we ain't getting nowhere, and I don't want to keep having the same conversation about your policy and all that stuff. So we're into this week. Now, that was the 10th. It's now the 28th. So I'm dealing with an issue that's now, 17 days old. Now, you would think, okay, talk to Emily. Talk to Jackie. Now the owner's going to get involved. He's going to give me a call right away. That's what you would think, right? No. Monday comes. I'm like, wait a second. I ain't got a call yet. Wednesday goes by. Thursday goes by. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now Monday. Here's another lesson for you in conflict resolution. Don't let shit settle. Don't let shit sit. You do not let an angry customer sit there and keep thinking about what they've been thinking about that makes them even more angry because they're dissatisfied. You got to handle it and nip it in the bud as fast as possible. Everybody put in the console ASAP Rocky. You got to handle the situation of a dissatisfied customer as soon as possible. Oh, we're going to learn something today. Because we got black businesses that clearly don't understand or not doing the proper training. They might need to go see Chick-fil-A. They might need to go see Publix or something like that and get some training on how to deal with customers. Because once you start losing customers, you start going out of business. What's going on, Keon? How you doing? So now Monday comes. I requested that the owner gives me a call. The owner did not give me a call. So I called today. When I called, I said, listen, I called. I got an issue that hasn't been resolved. It's 3 weeks going on. I requested that the owner give me a call. He didn't call, so I'm calling today. Here's another lesson. You do not let your customer beat you to calling them back. You can't let that happen. You can't like avoid or have this disdain or whatever it is that you ain't gonna call the customer and the customer tell you they upset or they dissatisfied and you allow them to call you back first. Oh no, you can't do that. Black business. Now, so I called, I said, listen, I ain't gonna do all the small chatter. I just, call, talk to the owner, see if we can get some resolve. Oh, the owner's not here. Okay, well, what can we do? Because I'm not emailing. I'm the one calling y'all. Why y'all ain't call me? Why y'all didn't keep me informed of the process, what's going on? Well, I let him know I was supposed to call. Okay, well, he ain't called. So what we gonna do now? I ain't emailing nobody. I ain't doing, I'm on the phone right now. Let's get this thing handled. Lo and behold, 2 minutes later, oh, the owner just walked in. Oh, really? Say it ain't so. Now I'm stupid. I mean, now you're playing with my intelligence. Now it's really just going down here. So finally, Mr. Gregory, I'm going to call him Greg, but I don't really know if it was the owner of it, because they told me it was the owner, and his first name was Greg, but I'm not going to say his last name was Perkins, although the owner of African American Express is Gregory Perkins. I'm just going to call him Greg at this point. If it happens to be Gregory Perkins, so be it, but whoever talked to me, his name was Greg. And I said, I said, hello. He said, hello, how can I help you? I said, well, how can I help you? You don't know what's going on. Greg, listen. I've been having this issue over the past 2 weeks. I asked them to let you know to give me a call, and I'm calling today because nobody called me. Well, you got me on the phone now. How can I help you? Wait a second. I got you on the phone now. Okay, well, yeah, well, let me share with you what's going on. Well, I know what's going on. Okay, well, if you know what's going on, then why didn't I get a call? And he like, I informed my management what to do, and if you can't respect my man, wait a second, brother. First of all, let me just say this. Stop trying to stop cutting me off when I start to talk. You ask me what's going on, I'm trying to explain to you what's going on, and you keep cutting me off. Oh, well, let's just nip this in the bud. We're just going to cut you off. Cut me off? Cut me off from what? I'm the one paying for your stuff. How you going to cut me off? What kind of shit is this? Click, hung up. Did the owner of African American Expressions just tell me as a customer that he gonna cut me off when I've been spending my hard-earned money with his company? And did the owner of the Black-owned business African American Expressions just hang up the phone in my face? Did you just do that? Now I know about you, but I'm from the streets. I was okay all the way up until he said, I'm going to cut you off like he doing me a favor. And then this Christian man, devout in faith, hung up the phone on a customer who's been doing business with you for the past 2 years, who's chosen you over less expensive options. Oh, really? When you hang up the phone on somebody, you know what you're basically saying? You basically telling them, fuck you. Oh, okay. Well, fuck me. That's how you're going to roll. So before some of y'all say, well, would you do this for against some other type of business? And listen, white folk ain't hanging up in my face. Chinese folk ain't hanging up in my face. Walmart ain't hanging up in my face. Chick-fil-A ain't hanging up in my face. They not hanging up in my face. Now I might have an issue with how they deal with it. And I might escalate that to the manager. Hey, here was the issue. Then the manager might be an asshole. Then I'm going to do what? I'm going to keep escalating the same way I did here. Person who I talked to, manager, finally got to the owner, and I see why they got a problem with customer service. Because the owner is a jerk. Now, I don't think that Greg has been a jerk his whole time. I think he started out with good intentions. I believe he's probably been in business so long and been dealing with people who are trying to do him over for so long that now he like, man, damn, that everybody always trying to get something. But listen, you cannot throw the baby out with the bathwater. You cannot treat every customer like your bad customers. Because I've been paying. You clearly didn't look at my history. You clearly assumed I was just another Negro. And now, Greg, you are going to find out very quickly how powerful social media is. Because maybe you're a little bit long in the tooth. And we got to serve you some humble pie. And maybe you're going to learn today that just because I ain't got as much money as you does not mean I don't have the same type of influence as you, brother. Today, you're going to learn just how far a man who has a voice and who has a story to tell, the impact that it can have. And I want you to understand this, Gregory. It takes 20 years to build a reputation. It only takes 5 minutes to destroy it. You could have called back, said, you know what? I'm sorry, brother. I ain't mean to hang up and phone in your face. You're a customer of mine. You didn't do that. I must have been nothing to you. Well, you're going to remember the name ERGJ because I got a voice and I know how to use it. Now, I find this very interesting because this is not all black businesses, by the way. This is an experience with one. And again, they got great stuff. But if you treat people like this and you find the audacity to hang up in a customer's face who've been doing business with you over the past 2 years, something is wrong. Something is extremely wrong. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I hit that review, Better Business Bureau, done. I'm going ahead and do the Yelp review, the Google review, the Facebook review, and any other type of review I can do. See, I am a man who will persist until I succeed. And I don't give a damn if you're black, white, Mexican, Indian, orange, green. My money works just like yours. My money works just like yours. Where in your head, Gregory, did you get the idea that hanging up on a customer was okay? And you still haven't picked up the phone. So now what am I going to do? Well, you're going to hear from me every day because you can't cut me off. Yeah, I'm going to be emailing you every day. Yes, it's just that serious to me. Because you have insulted me as a customer who's been putting my money into your business to help pay for your stuff, to help send your kids to college, to help pay for your bills. I've been doing that. And you would insult me by hanging up the phone in my face. This is one of those things that's irrevocable. It's one thing to have an argument. It's another thing to not see eye to eye. But it's a whole nother thing to totally disrespect a paying customer. Totally. Now, can somebody help me today? Am I seeing this the wrong way? Is there something I could have done better? I don't know. Because listen, I was keeping my cool until he said, I'm going to cut you off. Cut me off from what? You ain't cut. How you going to cut me off? Don't you know I can go get the same shit that you get? I can go. I was trying to collaborate. Now I can become your competition. You can't cut me off. You can't stop this. You ain't the only fish in the sea. What the hell wrong with you? You see, we got to begin to hold our businesses accountable, our business owners accountable. Yes, the consumers, they do dumb stuff. They consumers. They've been doing dumb stuff. But the owners, the managers, the people who run the business, y'all have to take the higher road. Because you want your customers' money. You want to be in profit. You want to grow. So, this severs the relationship, 2-year relationship. I've gone ahead and started removing everything from our website that came from African American expressions. They're not the only show in town. I wasn't making a whole bunch of money using them because their profits are too small. Their margins are too small. Yes, you can go wholesale. You can buy whatever's on the website for half price. But 100% after you do shipping, that ain't shit in business. I can go to the Chinese, get the same stuff, and get 300% profit. Why would I go through you? You know why I was going through you, Gregory? Because you was black. That's why. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I said to myself, I'm going to be about it, not just talk about it. So I'm going to try to use black as much as possible. But this devout Christian man, that's funny to me. This is what the Lord taught you? Oh, Lord, I don't need to go to your church to cut people off. It says in the book to be quick to listen and slow to speak and slow to anger, Mr. Gregory. That's the book that I read. Did you read the same scripture? See, when you don't know who you're dealing with, you might just piss the wrong MFer off. Be quick to listen. You didn't even take the time to listen. Slow to speak. You kept cutting me off. That ain't slow to speak. And clearly you was pissed off before I even got on the phone because you had to take this call or something. I don't know. Slow to anger. Do we need to go back to church, Gregory? Do we need to learn these lessons over again, Gregory? See, the book also says this, Gregory, because you're a devout man. You read the Bible. It says pride comes before the fall. And it is very hypocritical to sell all of these Christian-based products when you yourself are not operating in that space at all times. But I digress, because we need some of your products. It's good enough to see. And I'm going to show you guys some of the products as well. But help me tonight, guys. What do you say? I mean, what did I do wrong? I mean, I'm just saying. Because, you know, I know me calling them out, me putting this, hey, this is business. That's their business. I'm just letting y'all know. Let's take a look at some of the products. They got fundraising opportunities, a little blog here, new products. I like their website. Pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? They got the home page here, right? They got the story, got pictures of him and the videos and stuff like that. Been doing business for a while. So this is where I get some of the stuff. I will no longer be getting stuff, but hey, you guys know where to get it if you want to get it. You guys know how to support this business if you decide that you want to support this business. Will ERGJ be supporting this business anymore? Absolutely not. There's no way in God's green earth I will accept being treated like I'm nobody because somebody had a bad day or somebody thinks they're above others. I will not do business unless it is good business, regardless of if that business is black or not. So what I do as the #1 promoter of black-owned businesses, I promote good, excellent black-owned businesses. I don't just promote black businesses because they're black. I promote businesses that I say, man, I would send my daughter or my son to this business because they represent our community in a good way. And I'm not saying that African American Express does not represent our community in a good way. I will say that this experience has taught me that all black ain't always all good. And we need some training to take place in our businesses in order for our customer service experiences, our customer retention experiences, our conflict resolution experiences are better. No Chinese business would have done this. No white business would have done this. When I told my mom this is what happened, guess what she said? Find us another supplier because my sorority will no longer be doing business with this business. What did my cousin say, who's part of the Tuskegee alumni? He said, oh, hell no, we withdraw this business from our options to do business. So, Mr. Gregory, what you don't understand is you never know the influence that one man, one customer, one woman, anybody can have. Because again, it takes 20 years to build a reputation, Gregory, and only 5 minutes to destroy it. And hanging up on a customer who's helping pay your bills is a slap in the face. I'm not going to slap back, though. I'm just going to let you know, since you didn't want to listen to me while I was on the phone, that is unacceptable. Do not represent our black businesses in this way, sir. Make sure that I will see you because I will find you because you will be in Atlanta at some point in time and I'll be able to share with you in person how upset you made a young brother who's coming up behind you feel. And I say to myself, is this a black man, elder black man that's been in business 25 years, talking to a young black man, a young entrepreneur who's trying to, follow in his footsteps? Hell no, I don't want to follow in his footsteps if this is how he treats me. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. This is not a one-time occurrence. Other people might not have said anything because some people just decide we're not going to do business with you no more. But Gregory, I will say this. If you find yourself losing business, you find your bottom line shrinking, remember the day that you disrespected, that you slapped a black man in the face with your actions. And remember the name, ERGJ. Don't ever forget. That's what's up, man. Hey, what y'all got to say for, man? I hope y'all learned something tonight. This is not about bashing a black-owned business. This is about learning how we can do better in business. It's about learning how you can deal with customers in difficult situations. It's about learning not to take business personal. It's business. Handle it. You've been in business for 20 some odd years. Come on, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen everything under the sun. And this is how you deal with a brother who only has a $25 issue. But of course, you and your company wouldn't know that because you never asked a simple question. Brother, how can we resolve your issue today? Got any questions for me, people, man? Let me try. I know I didn't get to do good with these comments. Jennifer said, no support from me. Oh, Lord. Kelvin said, no support from me after insulting my mentor, man. Darren said, oh, hell no. That's right. Ladora said, man, damn. Right. Wakita said, wow. Now, I know we got some business owners that are representing here today. And I hope that I've done a good job of teaching. Not just talking about my experience, but hopefully not only am I learning something from it, but you're learning something as well. Because you're going to come across these type of situations, no matter how long you've been in business, right? I've shared with you a few things. Number one, apologize. Regardless of who's right, ain't about who's right or wrong. Nobody cares. It's about how the customer feels. If the customer feels disrespected, then that's a problem because our whole experience should be good. Apologize. Number two, review the account. This brother been doing business with us for 2.5 years. Why the hell would he be calling with an issue? Review the account. Number three, ask the simple question. What can we do to resolve your issue? You'd have found out about $25, which in the grand scheme of things is peanuts to your organization. Darren said no business for me. David said a $25, that $25 will cost him a great loss. You think I'll ever recommend this business as long as Gregory is the CEO? I may, if he ever humbles himself, picks up the phone, shoots an email, says, you know what, brother? Yeah, I was wrong. I don't know what's going on with me that day. I pray to God and I hope that you can forgive me. That's not me normally. Maybe the devil got a hold of me that day. You know what I'll say? Forgive him. Just that simple. And then we can get back to doing business. Although I won't be doing business. We can get back to doing business. KT Shop, man. Thanks so much for joining, man. So I hope you guys took something away from today, man. That's it here on the Black-Owned Business Spotlight. Unfortunately, this is a bad Black-Owned Business Spotlight, but I have to be fair. I just can't bring you all the good stuff and then not highlight some of the things that we can learn from some of the bad experiences. That's just called being fair. That's it. Just called being fair. This is the new Black Wall Street. And we're having the Black Business Home Shopping Network. We're featuring a Black-owned business. And I'm sharing with you my experience today, my experience over the past 2 weeks, my experience over the past 3 weeks. I want to tell you guys, shipping, logistics is so important. We're in the age of speed. Everybody putting out so speed. We're in the age of speed. If you are delayed one day, that could cost you a lifetime. We're in the age of speed. There should be no way the men and women in China can get something to me faster than my brother or sister in California. That is unacceptable. Period. Period. You know how fast I get my stuff out? Same day. And I'm by myself, working out of my room, making a little bit of money. Same day, the next day, unless I'm delayed by my supplier. And then what do? I contact the customer. I email them, hey, your shipment will be a little delayed. We apologize for the inconvenience. We hope that you will continue to choose us for your business, to continue to do business with us in the future. In your package will be this item. We're going to give you something free. That's what I do. Why? To show them that I appreciate their business. Everybody put in console appreciate. If you fail to show your customers, this is customer retention, that you appreciate them, sooner rather than later, you will have no more customers. Let me say that again for the people in the back. If you fail to show your customers your appreciation, sooner rather than later, you will have no more customers. You get me? This is a new Black Wall Street. Black-owned business spotlight brought to you by the Black Business Home Shopping Network. Guys, I want you to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
We thank you for tuning in to the Black Business Home Shopping Network. Where we make it easy to practice group economics. Yeah, supporting Black businesses all across the world. Where you can shop from your couch. Till next time, let's build.